everybody. It's Jennifer Norman. Welcome to day 29 of From My Closet, a project that I started to spread a little bit of inspiration and insight, as well as a little bit of joy by giving away something from my closet with every episode. And I'm also the founder of the Human Beauty Movement, which is a company that is really focused more on the wellness and the beauty that is within us rather than just the physical beauty on the outside of us. Today I thought it would be cool to share a little bit of what I've learned about crystals. And so I'm kind of going hands-free, or at least trying to kind of navigate this with one hand so that I can share with you some of my crystal collection, which I've put here right in front of me. And just wanted to talk a little bit about the whole aspect of crystal healing. Now, obviously crystals and the idea of crystals as symbols of healing or of therapy dates back to the ancient times. I think that, the ancient Egyptians used obsidian and a lot of different kinds of crystals and gemstones for various ailments. In China, ancient China, the use of jade and the use of other types of gemstones had been widely used for, spiritual as well as physical healing. And so, I guess there's always that question, like, does it really work? Is it just all woo-woo? What's this about? Well, interestingly enough, my father had founded a company called Dove Electronic many, many years ago. And the company actually was a distributor of crystals and clock oscillators. Now, the reason why crystals were in his scope was because he was in the electronics industry. And crystals are known for carrying frequencies, and they actually do have energy so that when they are put under pressure, that they're able to generate timing frequencies. And so you'll see them in watches, you'll see crystals being used in electronics and things that require certain timing. So there is definitely validity to the fact that crystals do hold energy, they do hold charge, and under certain circumstances, some believe that if you put them out in sunlight, then they charge more and they're able to provide positive vibrations that could potentially provide a benefit. Now, is any of this scientifically proven? Not really. Nothing is really proven today as far as that goes beyond the placebo effect. But as some of you may recall from one of my previous videos, the placebo effect is not to be taken lightly. If there is something that you can put your faith in, whether it's any kind of totem, if it's a rosary, if it's a lucky charm, if it's a rabbit's foot, or if it's a crystal, it may help you to displace the thing that is bothering you so that you can feel that you are not alone in trying to deal with a certain circumstance. And so the intention and the positivity and the mental state that you're in are all going to help to contribute to a certain sort of self-healing, if you will. So from my opinion, everybody has their own opinions and their own beliefs. I love crystals because of how beautiful that they are. And so to me, if that helps me to release more dopamines or endorphins in my head because I just love having them around because I think that they're beautiful and they're almost like, natural works of art, then isn't that something that is a positive thing? I believe that everybody can, do a little bit of an inventory of what they've got in their surroundings and whether it helps to heal them or hurt them. And that's one of the reasons why Marie Kondo has become so popular as of recently, because, it's kind of like going into your closet and finding things that if they don't spark joy, then why do you even hold on to them? They just kind of create excess baggage that may end up just kind of cluttering your surroundings and blocking your ability to have more space and more happiness with the things that you do actually keep there. So I've started to kind of collect crystals, and I thought it would be fun to just kind of go over some of them and what their symbolism is and what their meanings are. One of the most popular types of crystals is this one. It's called selenite. and it's clear. This particular piece of selenite is polished, so I actually bought this one because I love the idea of being able to hold it in the hand, and it feels really nice when you just hold it. It feels good, and it gives you something to, like, you know, just really grasp onto, and, you know, maybe say a prayer or set an intention, and just feel like, you know, this is something that you can kind of you know, disseminate any kind of energy to. So selenite is considered a stone of peace. It's used for clearing, cleansing, and calming. It assists in contacting spirit guides and angels, clears other stones, ensures a peaceful environment where placed, increases psychic abilities, promotes honesty and clarity, judgment, insight, anchors the light body, and offers a protective grid. That's what my little cheat sheet says here. My next stone that I decided to buy is this one, which is called Green Opal. And again, this one I tended to go for a polished one because I just thought that this was neat and egg-shaped and just kind of fun to hold or fun to look at. And it has such a beautiful color to it. It's almost like this limey color with really interesting striations in it. Really cool texture. So this one is a stone of rejuvenation. It's for cleansing, healing, and for spirituality. It promotes emotional recovery, aids in relationships, reorients the mind to spiritual perspective, strengthens the immune system, and alleviates cold and flu. Very interesting. This is a beautiful stone that I got. This one is called opalite, and you can see that it has kind of like this iridescent quality to it. Again, I just love the way that this one feels. Sometimes I actually bring this one to yoga class and hold it while I'm doing yoga. And this one is a stone of personal power. It's for healing, spirituality, and transition. It improves communication, removes energy blockages, strength, attracts light energy, success, optimism, soothes stress, enhances intuition, and it's supposedly excellent for relationships. So that's that one. This is a very popular one. This is rose quartz, and so it has a translucency about it, and it has like a pink rosy tonality. Again, this one is a little polished stone. Interestingly enough, I had heard one woman tell me that crystals hold memory, and I found that fascinating because she kind of likened it to the rings of a tree, that with all of the different indentations, all the markings, all the little chips and things that you see, that really represents something that happened to that crystal at a point in time. So for that reason, she said that they hold memory. So this rose quartz is, let's see what it says. It's a little nugget of gratitude for unconditional love. It helps lower stress, increase love, self-love, and compassion. It's probably one of the reasons why that one is so popular. Another one that is tremendously popular, and I decided to actually get this in geode form. Check this out. This is amethyst. A lot of people are probably very familiar with this one, and I just loved all the facets and the interest kind of going on in this one. And this also, you can probably tell a theme. This one I love just holding in my hand. When I went to the ayahuasca ceremony back in February, this was one that I really clung on to. I just held it in my hand, and it just felt really good because it's got a lot of weight to it as well. It was just, you know, an interesting one to kind of ground me in the experience. So this is a stone of tranquility. It's for meditation, spirituality, and protection. It promotes sobriety, rids anxiety, calms and balances the third eye chakra, helps with physical and emotional pain, aids insomnia, facilitates dream work, and purifies the aura. It releases fear, eases headaches, and promotes love of the divine. So that's a good one. This one is called carnelian. You can see this here again. I got this polished stone. Fits nicely in the hand. Carnelian is a stone of vitality. It's for sexuality, it's highly creative, and it's for the sacral chakra. It promotes individuality and appreciation of nature, enhances self-expression and sociability, increases motivation, courage, concentration, calms anger, assists in soul journeys, helps with depression, and again, excellent for the sacral chakra. I also did get a little piece of the carnelian in a nugget form too, which I thought was cool. So it's just nice to have kind of both at your disposal between the unpolished and the rugged textured kind, as well as the polished stone. Next, I wanted to show you this one. This is a piece of citrine, and I just thought this was really cool because of its coloration and the striations that are in this. And this one is a stone of prosperity for endurance, happiness, and success. It strengthens the intellect, delight, enthusiasm, releases depression and phobias, optimism, self-esteem, promotes abundance, concentration, highly creative, motivation, detoxification, balances hormones, carries the power of the sun, reverses self-destructive behavior, and attracts abundance. That's a powerful one. A couple more that I wanted to share with you. This one, look at this gorgeous geode. This one is amazing, and it is called a celestine stone or a celestite stone. I think that it goes by both names, and it has like this gorgeous sky blue coloration, and this one has just, you know, amazing facets on it. And I just, you know, was very attracted to that particular piece just because it was so beautiful. That one sits on my desk. The celestite stone carries a gentle, uplifting energy. It's known for inviting angels into a space, making it a stone that fosters your connection to higher realms. It can allow communication between yourself and your guardian angels. Celestite is one of our favorite stones to keep in your bedroom, especially for children and babies, to bring angels into their space and promote restful sleep. So that's one that's interesting for all you parents out there. Let's see, a couple more. This one, I have a lot of jade. This is jade, and I actually have tons and tons of jade beads. When I was doing jewelry making, I would make a lot with jade. And this one you see a lot in Chinese culture. It's for the heart chakra. It's protection from harm. It's said to attract money, love, and friendship. It's considered the luck stone for emotional release and healing, self-discovery, and becoming the best version of oneself. And then let's see, this one is interesting. It was actually in a heart shape, but my friend Ginger actually dropped it on the ground, and she broke my heart. But I actually liked when it opened up and I could see the inside. It had kind of like this really interesting kind of sugary texture going on to it, so I wasn't too upset that she broke my heart. But I just love the interesting striations that are kind of going on the outside of this one too. And that one I actually bought for Kyle because I thought that would be neat and symbolic for Kyle. It's a stone of healing. It's nurturing, grounding, and for health. It's often called the dragon stone or the dragon healing stone. It carries strong earth energy, helps in communication, being understood and heard, and also can enhance group healings, promotes calming and understanding to an emotional level. So I got that for Kyle because I wanted it to symbolically support his ability to communicate in the future, or for my ability to communicate with him in the future. And then last but not least, I got this big mother. This is over 5 pounds, and it's an obelisk, which is considered, you know, very supportive of sacred geometry. It's almost like a vortex, and in this is cherry quartz. You can see all this cool kind of whipping inside of this obelisk. And so the reading about cherry quartz brings new hope, acts as an antidepressant, relief from anxiety, sexual problems related to tension, and helps develop vision for the bigger picture. Cherry quartz is an energy stone and a powerful healing stone. The healing properties of cherry quartz are used to aid respiratory difficulties, regeneration of cells, flow of energy throughout the body. It's an excellent balancing stone for a sad or weak heart. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, I'm just really curious. Those are the ones that I wanted to share. I do have more, but just thought that would be an interesting kind of sampling of, you know, the different ones that I have in my house. I'm curious what other stones that you might have if you practice any kind of healing with gemstones or crystals. Is this something that you do on the regular? Is it something that you don't believe in at all and you think it's all just like woo-woo? Or somewhere in between? routine. I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are. And in the meantime, I thought that it would be really nice to tie in the giveaway to giving away one of my beautiful crystals. This one is the clear quartz crystal, and I actually have it on a stand, but I'll take it off the stand right now. The stand will be included with the giveaway, and this is a lovely geode as well. A lot of people, you probably see these on necklaces a lot. A lot of people wear these because this is considered like the mother of all healing stones. Because it is clear, it pretty much works with any other kind of crystal and any other kind of energy, and kind of enhances that. So this one says that clear quartz is for energy, creativity, and clarity. Known as the master healer, amplifies energy and thought, is said to increase spiritual wisdom, promotes clarity of the mind, and aids in creativity, believed to increase wisdom and insight. So there you go. If you're interested in this crystal, just raise your hand, send me that shipping address. I will include a wooden stand that you can sit on, so that you can use it as a decorative artifact, or actually use it with your healing therapy. It's totally up to you. Once you receive it, you can keep it, you can gift it, you can do whatever you wish to it. It's it's completely your choice. It doesn't matter to me what happens to it once it leaves my home. Okay, so with that, I will sign off for tonight. We have one more day to go. Tomorrow is day 30, so I really appreciate all of you that have hung in there with me and gone through this journey with me. It's been super, super fun. I've really enjoyed interacting with all of you who have been, leaving comments and asking questions, and just really showing support. So thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.